Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alexander Ho. Today, as promised, so we are going to do a sharing session, which is about how do you use a diary planner to treat your hyperpigmentation. I'm sure you will have a lot of questions in your mind. Then you have no idea how can a diary planner help you to achieve more result. Okay, so now I will introduce our guests. Okay, first Belle.
Hi.
Hi, and then we have new guests. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Faye. I'm from KK.
Faith from KK. And then we have Jocelyn, and as usual, Jessica. All right. So the first question I want to ask you guys, do you use a diary planner, especially at this time, which most of the people use the handphone for everything, use the computer. Do you still use a diary planner?
Yes, I still.
Okay, so Jessica, what are the things that you use it to organize and to manage?
Usually because this planner have the calendar, so I will jot down. Mostly I will collect money lah, and to help previously is to help my father to calculate the salary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mostly
you have been using it for many years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I work with my father lah.
It's like a bookkeeping lah. Okay, Jocelyn.
Oh, I seldom use.
You seldom use.
Yeah.
Okay, a long time ago, do you use it?
I use it just to jot down few important dates. Then the rest is like that, because if I'm working, right, I don't use this diary actually. I use like a notebook because I write so many things inside.
Notebook means
plain book stuff.
Oh, not like a tablet, not
yeah.
that kind of things, huh?
So I don't usually use diary.
Okay, and how about you?
Okay.
Faiz, right? Your name?
My
Faye.
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 Okay.
Okay.
I'm seldom use on and off, but this year I'm starting use my planner because I always miss my appointment. So because my phone actually busy with things. I mean those WhatsApp and anything. So I just ignore my the date on my handphone lah. So I write it in my
Okay,
planner.
so you prefer to write in a book lah?
Yeah.
Okay, how about Belle?
I have a diary for work, so I write down all my office meetings and things I have to do, but that's for work. So this is very good idea actually. I think I'm focusing on work but not on life.
Okay.
So I need one diary planner for my life also.
Okay, so do you have any idea what we are going to talk about today? You have any ideas? If I didn't tell you what are the sharing is all about, do you think have any connection related to how you can treat your dark spot just with a diary planner?
That's why I'm curious.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
Very curious. Okay, all right. So any one of you have suffered from the hyperpigmentation?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Me.
Okay.
Me, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are the method you guys use? Yeah.
To put sunblock.
Sunblock.
And then
Okay.
moisturizer. Ada sini.
Okay.
Mascara.
Yep. And then
Coming up.
any other things that you have tried?
Creams that I
Cream.
used to buy in the past. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now the camera come back to me. Okay. Now today I'm going to separate into three parts. I might be going through a little bit fast because some of the things may be a little bit difficult to understand. So I try to make it simple lah. Okay, so actually the formation of the dark spot, when you look at the study from the Western medicine and the Chinese medicine, they view the things in a little bit different. Okay, from the Western medicine, they always think that it's because of the ultraviolet ray from the sun causing it. So this one we know lah. So the second one is about the hormone imbalance. the hormone imbalance also involve a few things. Okay, first thing is because of lack of sleep, and also there is a decrease of the adrenal cortex. That means it's a kind of hormones, okay, causing you, the body, start to produce a lot of melanin, so you will have the dark spot on the face, things like that. So another one which is related to the hormone imbalance is the irregular menstrual cycle, irregular periods. Okay, so the other thing is the medication like the long-term use of the contraceptive and also some kind of medication. Okay, all right. But you might have a question, why most of the women have hyperpigmentation than the men? Later I will tell you lah. Okay, but I might not have the actual answer, but I can tell you a little bit on that lah. Okay, so for medication, some medication can disturb the body, so they can make you have the dark spot. Okay, another one is the persistence of having the constipation. All right. Now number 6 is the cosmetic or the skincare. Okay, and some they think it's a lousy skincare causing it like with the heavy metal and with the mercury and steroid or whatever other things Okay, so number 7 is the laser treatment. Sometimes the laser treatment, they're causing the surface of the skin slightly burn off but after that they didn't really look into every body is different, because your body unable to repair the skin, so that's why the skin still broken, and then they have a lot of things that stimulate the regrow of the skin. That's why you won't be getting the result after the laser treatment. Okay, so this is the point of view from the Western medicine. So the Chinese medicine are a little bit different. The first thing they say is because of the wind. The wind, yes,
okay.
From the nature, okay? The wind, they call it the wind evil, attack the skin. So that means a lot of the ancient Chinese medicines, skincare, like those formulation which we know from the ancient book or from the Paris, the ancient Paris, they always use the herbs to remove the wind, so that to beautify the skin. Okay, so the thing is because of the wind. The wind making the skin worse Alright, so the second they call it is a phlegm retain fluid. That means 有很多痰在里面so there's those sticky things, the liquid stuck in the body causing it. Alright, so the third one is eating too much, causing indigestion. Okay, like some people
Spicy food.
they eat too much and then they don't exercise, they just sit there, and then indigestion or whatever, so the entire system doesn't work well. So that means they actually causing problem make the body the hormone imbalance and after that a lot of things coming out, and then you have the dark spot. Okay, number 4 from the Chinese medicine point of view is the worries and also depression and the mood swing. So this one is almost the same as what the Western medicines doctors said about it Okay, number 5 is the insufficiency of the qi, the spleen and the stomach qi. Okay, it's the energy. So lack of the energy pushing the blood and also the qi to the face. So that's why if you're not enough nutrients supplied to the face, you also can get the dark spot. Alright, and then the last one is the weakness of the kidney qi. That means if the kidney energy not good, poor supply of the qi also can make you have the dark spot. Okay, any problem so far? So this is what we are saying. Alright, so this one is from the Chinese medicines. So it affecting the liver. When the liver, the wood energy is too much, they actually making the spleen and stomach energy become lower, and then at the same time the liver and the kidney the wood and the water fire, right? And the water, they actually link up together. So if here you have too much stress, and then you have what we call that, emotional issues or whatever, so they actually suppress the liver energy. After that, they're causing fire. So here the kidney also got too much fire, and then sending the fire to the liver some more, and then the liver sending the fire to the heart. The heart and the liver channel, they go to the face also. So too much fire is like burn off your skin, so they have dull looking and also the dark spot and everything lah.
Too much fire as in angry ka, or
Yes, something like that. Yeah, but at the same time, it also show a certain weaknesses in the organs also can causing the problem. So it's a little bit complicating lah. Okay, for whatever it is, what we get is we call the qi stagnation and also the blood stasis. All right. Okay. So that means in our body, right, it's like a system. So the qi is the energy that going up. Okay. So because in your body there's a yin and yang energy, so the qi represent the yang energy that they should going up. So it should be moving up, circulate throughout the body. So there's another energy, we call it the blood. The blood energy is should go down for storage purposes. So there are these two things that they go the other way around. You're supposed to go up, then the energy is supposed to go up, but they don't go up. There's like just stuck somewhere between, just like you have a traffic jam. Right? So the blood supposed to storage. That means you keep the blood and keep the nutrients and the essence for your body. Okay? But you don't keep it because you might be using too much of your blood and then you use everything finished, or maybe also stuck somewhere else, and then it's like not the energy stuck but also the blood also stuck somewhere else. So there's a word they call the qi stagnation and also the blood stasis. Yeah, to understand in this way, that means everything blocked in the body lah. Okay, so far any question?
Can we reverse that things?
Reverse. Yes. There's a usually we also use the Chinese herb supplement, but then now because today we do the sharing session is also for the benefit of people who are not be able to come to see a Chinese medicine. So maybe they are in overseas, and we try to use something that is so simple and easy for them to monitoring, and then for them to help themselves to achieve the result. So there's a way how you can do it without the herbs. Okay. So usually if a person have the qi stagnation and also the blood stasis, what you normally can see is you always feel uneasy at your chest area. You feel like tightness at the chest, especially like when you're not in a good mood. Okay, you feel like here is like uneasy, and also sometimes you can feel there's a pain like walking around, maybe around the chest, the heart area. And another thing is people who always have very bad temper, that means they always feel very angry. Then after that they will feel this area not uneasy. Alright, and then somewhere at the rib cage, this area, if you press on it, you can feel some pain. That means you have been receiving too much stress already. Every time you can check. When you press on it, you can feel a little bit painful. Other, yes. So you are having too much stress. Okay. Another sometimes there's some lumps. You can find it maybe at the breast area, maybe at the abdominal area. Yeah, when you try to press on your abdominal area when you lie down, you can feel there are something like we call the BG, or what you call it in English. It's like some lumps,
Lumps.
Yeah, when you press a little bit harder, you can feel there's a sensation of pain, like they will split, to the side. Yes, that means also something wrong. Okay, there should be some qi and the blood, blockage somewhere else lah.
That's why
Okay.
we need regular massage.
Yes, after that we will talk about that. Okay. Another one, when you show your tongue, when you look for the Chinese medicine doctor, when you show your tongue, usually the tongue look like a little bit in purple color.
Everywhere or
The whole
If-
tongue.
if you have
Yes,
that problem,
either it's
your
certain,
tongue will be-
either it's certain area, or maybe some it have a little bit of redness and plus a little bit of purple
Purple.
toning. Yeah. Okay, and then the very obvious one is women. They always have the irregular period, or maybe their period is not coming, or the color of the blood is in dark purple color, maybe with some blood clot, or every time when they have their menstrual cycle, they feel like the stomach very painful, or the breast also very painful. Okay, so because our sharing session will be more focused on the liver and also some of the women's disease which is related to the hormone lah. Of course, the qi stagnation and the blood stasis also happens in other disease as well. Okay, all right. So far, any question? Hello, Jeannie. Jeannie is here.
Hi, Jenny. Long
Okay.
time no see you.
See your friends.
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Jeannie is very busy with the year-end work. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, am I making everyone clear about this?
Okay.
Okay. So in the Chinese medicines, we have a proverb. We say the skillful doctors, they know how to treat the spirit or the soul.
Oh.
Okay, the top one, the very top one, and then the second class doctor know how to treat the heart. That means the psychological factor lah. Okay, the medium doctor only know how to treat the body. Okay, the low class doctor know how to treat the disease. Okay, they only need to look at the name of the disease. AIDS. Okay, high blood pressure. Okay, something like that. Okay, so the low class doctor only know how to treat the disease, the symptoms, headache. Okay, headache medication, dizziness. Okay, for medication for dizziness. That's it. Story end. All right. Now the tricky part is we have our soul, our spirit. The second one is our heart. The heart, usually we say we think by using our heart. That's an ancient Chinese way of saying that. We always say we think by our heart. All right. Now the third one is the body, and then disease, and then the symptoms. Okay. So now because our problem is on our body, and then our symptoms will be involved with maybe pigmentation and also period issues and things like that. Okay, so if we have symptoms in our body, so there's a negative feeling. All right, so we are talking something a little bit what we call it, not so easy to understand. Okay, but do you know if how to let your consciousness to directly manipulate your physiologies? Is it we call
Yeah.
it? Yes. Okay, so that means if you have two persons who have the same sicknesses, let's say they have cancer, maybe third stage or fourth stage, exactly the same issue. One person feel very painful, but another person maybe they don't feel anything at all. But I mean, if they are not on medication so obviously someone mind work stronger than another one. So it is possible that if a person they have a very strong mind, then they can cure themselves. They can use the mind to manipulate the sicknesses from the body. Okay, because we say already, If you have a syndrome means the negative feeling and the discomfort, how you feel about yourself. You feel painful and you feel like a bit dizzy. It's all feeling. All right, you feel like unwell, you feel like tired. So if you ask the question is, if a person who is really good to treat disease, they usually will go into your mind and then to tell you what to do, to reset the whole things, and then it cure your body. But 99.9% of the people, of the doctor, unable to do that. Because we don't have that kind of power. Even you yourself, you know, some people when they meditate and then they can heal themselves. I'm sure you know, right? But you cannot ask everyone go and meditate and everyone get the same result, right? Some people, you need to tell them, if you pronounce this jambi or the spell, it's for curing your disease. Then they do it, and then maybe they need to have something to plant into the mind for them to make the body work. Alright, some people no need maybe their mind is so strong, right? No need to do the meditation or whatever, they can do it. Even sometimes the doctor can guide the patient to achieve the result, not without giving any medicine, but they just tell them how to visualize, imagine, okay, so this is your disease, okay, can you imagine how it look like? They will ask you questions. So after you visualize the whole things, in terms of how strong your imagination is there, after that they ask you to send it away. They will tell you how to send it away, and then you can visualize this one, I put in a box, and then after that, how far I need to move it away, 100 kilometers or what. So by doing that kind of guidance, it can help you to take away that negative feeling. Okay, but so today, because the dark spot is actually is on your body, so now we cannot tell you how to manipulate the mind to do the things. So now we have to have something at the middle to help us to achieve it. Okay, that's why the diary planner come into it. Okay, so this is your mind, this is your body. Okay, originally normal people we don't have that kind of superpower. We cannot always tell our mind, even if you are painful, you cannot always say stop the pain and then immediately you don't feel the pain, right? So you cannot do that. But there are something that we can train our mind, our brain to do that by using a diary planner. Okay, so far any questions? Any question?
No.
Any question? So the our goal to treat the disease is to create a space, an environment that we call it the empty. Because empty in the Taoism means it can cover everything. The emptiness can absorb everything, the good and the bad and everything. They will dissolve inside, and then that means we put everything into it and then we dissolve it. That means if the negative feeling disappears, that means there is no disturbance to the body. You get what I mean?
How about it?
Okay. You imagine if you don't have any feeling, if you are tired, if you don't think of tired, do you think you actually throwing away the things you create an empty state for your mind so that you work progressively, focus on something that you want to do without the disturbance of other things? Because the disturbance from the outside world is most of the time is some kind of stress that disturbs your body to work better. So today we are trying to teach everyone how to do it just by using a diary planner. Okay. Any question? Any question? Any question? Do you have any idea how we're going to use the diary planner to treat the dark spot? After I already what we call that, conduct the first part of our session.
Because when you write down, maybe you're going to ask us to write every time we massage ourselves. So in a way, you're making your mind, keep an eye on what you're doing. I don't know.
Something like that.
Maybe like drop down like 2 to 4, 12 to 3 lah, something like that. Don't go under the sun.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe we have to do massage, ear massage, everything to touch you. Remind us, right? This people.
Okay,
I
okay.
always remember.
Okay, we go slowly, ah.
Okay.
Okay. So you let me relax also, so that so that I'm not talking nonsense, okay. Okay. So we know about the chi stagnation and the blood stasis. Okay, have something to do with the stress. So just now we mentioned about what the Western medicine doctor and the Chinese medicine doctor talk about the formation of the dark spot. But we realize that if we use the diary planner, we can almost solve many problems from here. Okay, of course there are certain things we cannot solve, but majority of the things that we can do it by ourselves. Alright? So even without medication, without Chinese herb, without anything. Okay? But we just follow what I say later. Okay. Okay. Do you know, okay, can you tell me, as a woman in the modern world, do you think women are more stressful than men? What do you think?
Yes.
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 Yes. Why? Can you tell me why you think women having more stress than men?
Wait, do you have 4 hours?
Okay, I already asked someone else. I asked one of my best friend. She married to Australia. She already give me some information. Okay, why women, even nowadays, even when she's living in a place in Australia, which is, like women have more right? Rather than living in a Eastern society like what we are in Malaysia. Okay, let me tell you what she said. She said, women generally have more stress is because, first, you have to keep yourself beautiful and look younger. So that one is the kind of stress.
Yeah.
Agree? Second, you must be someone who is really hardworking. Okay? That means you know how to take care of your husband, you know how to do all the housework, even until your mother-in-law, father-in-law say, yes, you are really good. So that means you need to do a lot of things. Sometimes they need to help out with the family business or everything. If you are a person not capable with work, people will look down at you.
Nowadays, yes.
Third one, she said, must be very kind and nice so that women can have more friends. If a woman not kind enough, no one want to be their friend. What do you think?
That one I'm not agree.
No agree, huh? Okay. Number 3 is you need to know how to give birth to son. That means the first kids must be son. Otherwise, you receive a lot of stress. Okay? Number 5, you always compare with people. You compare with whether you are beautiful, whether you have a lot of money, whether you have good job. You don't think that way?
No,
How
I
old
don't.
is your friend?
Same age.
Oh, same age,
Same age.
Different upbringing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 6 is the salary usually less than men, because what she know in Australia, a woman's been paid about maybe 5,000 less than men. Do you think women generally you get less salary than men? Don't know.
Yeah, alright, same.
They say
Low
if
pay,
you
low salary.
okay. Number 7 is if you have kids, if you tell your boss you already pregnant, so they will try a way to fire you off, to tell you go back. You don't need to work.
Doesn't work in Sabah
That's part of the
No, so far you have not aware of it. Okay, there's another thing is the good things about women who already pregnant. They say you get more attention from the people around you. Even people who don't know you, stranger, they will come to talk to you, and then they will they want to make friends with you even after you have baby already. So they will come and look at your baby, and everyone, you know, like they are so happy. They pay a lot of attention to you.
Maybe in Western country lah. Here, more.
No, I think here.
Hmm?
In the West, people mind their own business. They don't. They won't. It's dangerous to come up to someone and say, "Oh, cute baby."
Yeah.
I think people do that here.
Okay, what do you think? Is it women still having a lot of stress in this modern society?
Definitely, because you don't just look after your home. You go to work as well. I think I'd prefer just to be at home. Something went wrong where they came up with this idea that women need to work as well.
Okay.
All the feminists work.
How about you guys? Any ideas? You still think women still having a lot of tension and stress?
Okay, of course.
Of course.
And we have 5 days sickness every month.
Huh?
Menses, right?
Oh.
It's not a sickness. It's not a sickness.
Some they call it because they feel pain, right? If their body is not healthy enough, or they can't go to work and lie down on the bed.
Okay, so so in conclusion, means a lot of stress, is it? Right? Stress is from husband or from the work or from the kids?
From traffic on the roads.
Okay.
Phobia here.
Phobia.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys a psychology test lah.
Yes.
At the end of the session, right? So I will go through with you lah, the answer lah. Okay. First of all, I would like to introduce the philosophy of Chinese medicine and also the Eastern philosophy, the ancient Eastern philosophy, which is the yin and the yang. Anyone know what is the yin and the yang all about?
One is calm, one is noisy.
Yes. Okay. So you look at this.
Male and
Opposites.
female.
Okay. So one stroke means yang,
Yang.
means energy, strong, you know, bright, you know, and all these very vitalities, you know, the energy that is going upwards. Yin yao means there's a broken in between. So this one means soft, relax, cool down, something that is calm. So it's actually the other side of each
Opposite,
other,
opposite.
yin and yang, man, woman. Okay, so it can symbolize a lot of things. Okay, now I'm going to give you paper. All right, each one of you get a piece of paper. All right, one piece of paper. All right, you have pen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hello Jessie, 你好啊。Okay, 饮食你好。Okay, so 我们继续啊。Okay, okay, the yin and the yang, they say is a fundamental of the universe. Okay, there is an energy that is moving forward. There will be an energy which is cool down everything. So they all work together. It's like in a rotation. Okay, continuously. The yin and yang is the fundamental of the Tao. They call it the Taoism. Okay, it's a law of the universe. So, in the Chinese I Ching philosophy, we say the development of everything come to 6 stages. Okay, that means now if you look at it, it makes sense lah. You know, whatever things that you study, right? Usually they will tell you, oh, there are 6 stages of how the things develop. Okay, so I want you to visualize. You have first, second, third, and all the way up to 6th level. If I were to give you the yin yao and the yang yao, okay, without thinking too much, okay, you're going to put down the 6th development, the 6 stages. Okay, anything you can choose, yin first or yang first, anything. Okay, you write down at the piece of the paper.
6
6 stages.
6 stages.
Rename
stages.
them.
You just put down which one you want to start with, the yang yao or the yin yao. It doesn't matter. Do I need to give you an example?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you an example. But you don't copy my idea because that one is a psychology test. So, right. For example, this is what I have.
Ah, okay. You want
For
us
example.
to do the dash.
Okay? Alright, so you get your own arrangement. 6 6
It
stages.
doesn't matter like the first stop is priority. Or
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anything
Just-
come across to your mind. The yin and the yang. Okay? No need to think for too long. Anything you like. You want to start with the yin yao or the yang yao. You know how to write the yin right? The yang yao
If let's say
like this.
YNG
The yin yao is
adalah-
like this. Okay?
Satu garis, dua garis, satu
Yes,
garis, dua
yes.
garis. Okay.
Okay, done.
Well, you
Six
have it
lah,
already.
six level lah.
6 level only. Yeah. 6 level. This is a bit fun, huh? Okay. Okay. So the first part of our session, yes. So the first part of the session, we want to understand how the stress level can make your body not healthy. That's why we look at the factor that affecting your hyperpigmentation. Majority of them is actually coming from the stress. So how do you managing your stress? Through the diary planner. So this is our key. This is what we want to learn today. Okay, part 2. Do you know, usually people at the middle age have a lot of hyperpigmentation issues. You notice also, right?
I noticed, yes.
It's because of high level of stress, and it is because of
Getting
middle-aged people. You are not like that time when you are young.
Yeah.
When you are small, when you are young, everyone give you the best, everyone protecting you, and so that when you see the world, it's a world that full of protection and caring and everything. But now you already grow up, but you are not old enough. You are just somewhere at the middle, just like the 6 stages of changes. Me and you, so we are at the middle, the 2 level at the middle. Okay, so that means it's a stage that is very difficult. So you can see a lot of people, they get mental illness during the middle age because short circuit already. I have a few friends is like that because overthinking, over worried, and also they have parents to take care. You know, you have parents on the top. You have parents, and at the lower you have your kids. You have to take care, and then you have your husband, and then you have to take care of your family. So middle-aged women always have many mental illness, and also if you don't know how to handle your stress level, so habis lah, you know, your life habis. You notice there are some people at the 40 something, they crazy already, and then after that, even until 50, 60, 70, their life, you know, just gone, just like that. Okay? So, in order not to beat down by the stress, so we use the diary planner. Yeah. Now, talk for so long, and then now you only tell us this is the diary planner. Okay, diary planner is not just for your work. I'm sure it will help you a lot on your work. But if you used to managing your stress and also help you to treat your dark spot, so you will get more things out of it. You can get more benefit out of it. Okay? Hello, Sok Ting. Hi. Sok Ting, she say, not so serious lah. Woman, we got so many stress. Okay. Now, first thing, what in your diary, okay, you need to record it. Okay, the first thing is what you eat every day. It's very important. Okay, what you eat every day. What food is good for your skin? If you have constipation, so you need to maybe eat yogurt and more fibers, you know, more vegetable and things like that. So these are the common things. But when you write down, it's like every day you look at it, you know what happened to your body. If every day you eat hot and spicy food. So the whole week you say, hey, how come I have so many pimples? Where does the pimples come from? You know. So yeah, so if because you write down, you will know which food causing the allergic, because maybe some people their body cannot accept too much hot and spicy food, but some people maybe they cannot eat too much sugar, causing the problem. So this is how you understand, how you work on that. Okay. So this one we won't be touching too much, but I will just tell you, be careful on what you eat. Okay, but if you keep a record on what you eat, at the end of the day, you will know what are the things that make you lose weight. What are the things that make you become fat? Okay? Yeah. Oh, Sok Teng say no need to plan.
Wow, he's very slim already.
Okay.
Yeah.
随性都好 she say just casual lah. Every day is good day, she said. Okay. Right. So we talk about the food. Okay. Number 2 is the exercise. Okay, you need to exercise. Okay, so we call it the rhythmic exercise, means walking, slow walking, brisk walking, cycling, okay, and swimming. Okay, sometimes maybe you do a little bit of the stomach breathing. Okay, you can wake up a little bit early and then just go out, you know, the surrounding areas near your house, you know, just walk around for 30 minutes. Okay, so every day you need to do the same thing, because this helps you to calm your mind. And then the first thing when you wake up in the early morning, go out for half an hour, and then you know, under the sun a little bit, you know, you should be okay. Okay, stomach breathing, yoga exercise, or even qigong. So try not to force yourself. Okay, if you are too tired, or maybe you are forcing yourself too much, you are doing the exercise which is very vigorously, so that one also not good for your body, because our task is to reduce the stress level. Because using the daily planner to release the stress, according to the Western medicine's studies, okay, those neurologists that study the brain, they say we need to stimulate the brain to release the serotonin, the hormone. And also there's another one, what we call that? 催产素 oxytocin. Yes, these two hormones. Okay. Yes. So when you record, means you tell your brain, you keep on repeating the same thing. It's like a rehearsal to yourself. You notice if we are talking, you know, like you can see some people, they don't write for a long time already, they don't record, you know, they don't do any planning. When they talk to you, it's like sometimes they talk to you like this, sometimes they forget what they are saying, and then they're like, the brain is like their thinking is like floating somewhere else, you know. When they talk to you, they don't have subject, object, and then maybe the words, maybe they can't remember the actual time, they just simply talk only, so making things so confused. That means they have not been recording for long time already. So the brain also function not very well. Okay? So third one is to be kind to people. Alright? To be kind to people or petting an animal will help to increase the production of the 催产素, the one, the
Oxytocin.
Oxytocin. Yes, oxytocin. Okay? Why? Because if you are able to build up a connection and a good relationship with people, that is the way of helping you to reduce more stress. Okay?
You mean write it down, today I help who and who, like that?
Yeah, something like that. Okay? Now, if you don't have people around you, at least you keep the pet lah, the dog and the cat, and then you always sayang them, you know, petting them, also help you to reduce the anxiety build up in your body and your mind, and also help you to balance your hormone. Okay? Because you always think of what is the feeling of when you are helping people. You feel warm, and then you feel like motivated, and then you feel like the whole days, right, like you have a lot of energy, and then you will be using a very positive way of looking at the world. Okay, you are not looking at the world by just the perspective of yourself. Okay, so this kind of emotion changes is not just for one time. It could be continuously for a few days. But if you write down, right, every time when you look at it, when you come back and you reread it, and then let you remember the good moment of how you helped that person. Okay, not only the person that you help, they are getting the benefit, but you yourself, you're also feeling, the happiness inside you. Okay, this helps you to reduce the stress. So there's a research show that it will help to inhibit the blood pressure and help to keep your heart healthy. Okay, this also included picking up the rubbish on the roadside. Okay, taking care of the pet, or if you have anyone that have the kids, you also can come to my house. I take care of the kids for a while, take care of the baby. You also have that kind of feeling, okay? And then helping the elderly people. But one thing is not included helping your own kids, your own parents. That one won't give you the feeling of being kind with others. You need to help people which is outside of your family. Okay, so you need to write down. Okay, so any questions so far? Okay, another thing is we talk about anger and also forgiveness. Okay, if you have anger in your body, if you always feel being hurt by someone and you cannot forgive, what happened? So it also causes the chi stagnation and also the blood stasis because you cannot let go. When you cannot let go, when you hate people, it's actually will make your rib cave and also your stomach also have the lump. Let's say if you have something you are so unhappy, you store inside, so it becomes some kind of, like something that's stuck in between and then they grow. Okay, blood stagnation and chi stagnation and the blood stasis also can grow the tumor in the body. Yes, you must be very careful. Okay, because the behavior of forgive someone is not because of letting go that person. It's also to help you to move on your life. Okay. But that one also good for your heart as well. Okay, so number 4 is the grooming behavior. We call it the grooming behavior. Grooming behavior you always observe in the animal, especially the monkey. So let's say 2 monkeys, they want to fight with each other, but until certain level they understand that maybe it's not good to kill each other. So they start to groom each other. They start to massage the hair, and then they grooming the body like massage like that. After that, the relationship getting better, and then there's no fight in between. So this is why they call the grooming behavior. All right, grooming behavior, it happens. Okay, it's also help to increase the oxytocin. Yes, between the husband and wife, body contact. Okay, you know what is body contact. Okay, husband, married couple, okay, if they always hug each other, they have the body contact, so it helps to release the stress also. Okay, some people have hyperpigmentation issue, irregular period and things like that. It could be maybe the relationship between the husband and wife a little bit macam tension sikit lah. Okay, so you need body contact. Okay, so apart from that, if you're going out to have lunch and dinner with your friends, okay, face to face, and then holding a conversation with each other, also can reach the same effect, grooming behavior. no need to touching. Okay, but in the Western country, yes, hugging each other. You see someone, hey, how are you? And then hugging. So that one is also a grooming behavior. But in our society, maybe we don't feel like a little bit, we feel a bit weird and shy when people want to hug us, right? But actually, hugging is good lah.
But now 1 meter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
that's why
you know.
that's bad, isn't it? That really stops
yeah.
people from
Like
having
this.
the emotional connection. Yeah.
Yes. Let's say if you are having a meal with your friends, you ask your friends come out for coffee and whatever, we call it a behavior of sharing things with friends. There's another thing is we call throwing rubbish. If
Really
you throw
stress.
rubbish with your friend, every time you call your friends out, Jocelyn, just come out. And then I
bawang yung marah itu
Yes.
selepas geram.
Yes.
Oh.
So I know Jocelyn is a good listener. Every time I ask her out, maybe I pay for her meal, but I keep on throwing my rubbish to her. I say, hey, I'm so
She's
feel so
stressed.
bad. So
Oh, ya lor.
Tapi kau yang
after that, Jocelyn want to throw rubbish to me. I say, no lah, I want to go already. 5 minutes, bye. And that. So if you have this kind of
one-way
friend,
traffic.
yes,
Oh, okay.
this kind of having meal together, it won't help you to reduce your stress. So you should ignore the person.
Find the next friend.
Lori sampah.
Lori sampah.
Yes, you need to have someone which you throw 50% of the rubbish, then the person allow you to throw 50%. Not like you throw 90%, the person throw 10%.
Give and take.
Yes. Okay, that one also a kind of stress lah. Every time you go and see the person, they have so many gossip, then they throw a lot of rubbish and that. So no point also.
Avoid this, being to say avoid.
Two negative people. If you think you are not ready for it, you yourself also very stressful. Then you better don't handle the emotional rubbish lah. Okay. No problem. So the grooming behavior, of course, also including massaging your pet, your dog and your cat. Okay, it's just like the same thing like a mother holding the baby when the baby having stomach pain. So they always put their hand on the stomach and they say, oh yo, nothing lah. Okay, you will get well soon. So it's that kind of things. Okay, even you touching your friends, your friends, what we call that, shoulder. Come and show. Okay, so touching the shoulder. Hey, how are you? You good? Yes.
Good.
Okay. For instance, your wife out of certain crazy idea at the midnight, she want to eat the burger, the Ramly burger, which is at your house in 10 kilometers you cannot find. But so the wife always say, I want to eat So you say you want to eat. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So if you face this kind of issue, actually her intention is not to eat the burger. It's just sometimes like the emotional imbalance make her out of the mind. She say, I want to eat the burger. Make sure you buy a Lamri burger as big as my head. So usually they will say something like that. Okay, so now we are doing the grooming behavior. Come, I show you. Let's say. Okay, come. Hello, Jessica.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to eat the burger as big as your head?
No lah.
No. Why don't I make you the yogurt and then with some nuts and the muesli? It's more healthy. What do you think? What do you think? It's late night already, but I cannot find the burger. Yeah. Okay. See things. Gao Tim. Everything okay. Yeah. So.
Burger and Maggie lah.
So if your husband or your wife sometimes like this so you touch their back, say, are you sure you want to eat such a big burger at this time? Okay, some husband they don't know. They always look at the wife. Let's say the wife say want to eat the burger, right? So the husband will say, you so fat already. Why you want to eat the burger at the midnight? See?
Makes it worse.
Yeah, so the husband must know how to do the grooming behavior.
Psychology.
Touch the back and then say, are you sure you really want? But I can give you better offer. The yogurt is better. So usually the wife after listening, after being touched, So they have the body contact already. After that, they will feel happy already. Yes. Easy, huh? Okay. Learn the grooming behavior. Okay. Another thing is, if you can have a reunion dinner with your family, you know, sometimes you have gathering with your family member, like you balik kampung, you know, also help to create that kind of grooming behavior. But from my opinion, you have to make sure your relative is making you comfortable lah. You know, some people you don't feel comfortable, you cannot sit down and have meal with them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Saya bayar.
Yeah. So this is the thing lah.
Bagus jangan kan?
Yes. So if people who willing to accept hugging, okay lah. So you hug them, you know, and then both of you will feel like your heart, your emotion will be a little bit more released lah. You know, you don't feel like so tension. Yeah. Only with people you think okay lah, I can hug a bit. Okay. No problem.
No problem.
Grooming effect, okay. Number 5, the usage of the computer and the handphone. Limit the usage of those electronic device time. Try to have more time to talk to people face to face, so that you can exchange your energy. Sometimes you notice when you're really tired, you don't feel like going out or whatever. But sometimes when you go out with someone greet you, and then someone tell you some good news or whatever, like you're talking to your friends, sometimes you feel uplifted, your mood. So these are the things. We cannot just live by alone. So sometimes we need to talk to people rather than just using the mobile phone, just sending messages and just voice message or whatever. So when you face to face with the person, it's the exchange of our energy, the chemistry, everything, you know, happens around, and then it keeps our body healthy as well. Okay? No problem? Okay. Number 6 is the sleeping time. You can give yourself a challenge. You start to use the diary planner for 3 months. Make sure you write down you have 8 hours of sleep at night. I'm sure if you can do it 3 months, your dark spot will disappear.
3 months?
3 months. Just in 3 months you can achieve. Serious? Yes.
Need to say choose one spot lah, just to test it. Tak tahu the whole
No.
semua.
How about the food that we eat? Is that like sometimes people said the coffee is not good for the skin. So if we go for coffee and we do this thing, and
Yes, by recording now, you will be able to know slowly after month by month, right? You will know what is good for your body. Your body will be able to tell you. So later, the third part, I will tell you what is the science behind using this diary planner to help you to achieve more things.
3 months, huh?
Yes, 3 months.
3 months. Okay.
Some people think 3 months is too much. True or not? Yeah, some people lazy, they think three months is too much.
It's a habit, isn't it? You're trying to instill good habits in us. So it
Yes,
takes
yes,
about
yes.
3 months to
Yes,
change
yes.
the habit, right?
21 days doesn't
21 days, is it?
21
Some people can.
Okay, so 8 hours of sleep is good. Okay, so make sure you don't have a lot of dreams. Like you have a lot of frequent dreams, that means you are not relaxed enough. The yin and yang, we talk about the yin and yang. Yang means energy, active. Usually represent the daytime. Yin means nighttime. Okay? So just like just now, I already showed you guys. This is just like our biological clock in our body. So the white area is the daytime. The other one is the nighttime. So the yin and yang must be balanced. So when there's a time for you to sleep, you must have enough time to sleep. So that is to achieve the yin and yang balance in the body. Okay, no problem. It's simple and easy to understand. Okay, try to make sure you finish all your work at a fixed time, so that you don't drag your work until midnight or whatever. Okay, stay away with your work at night. Get more rest. Okay, follow the sun. Sunrise means you work. Okay, sunset means you need to slow down already. You don't overwork. Okay, so that is using the wisdom of the yin and yang balance. Okay, follow the sun. Okay, so well, you can use some aroma essential oil, you know, when you take bath and things like that. It help you to cultivate your parasympathetic nerve to prepare for you for a better sleep. Okay, number 7 is the last one. Okay, plan your weekend lifestyle. Weekend is very important for women, especially with those with high stress. Don't stay at home, go out, okay, and do the things that you like. You can walk around inside the jungle or whatever. You can climb the mountain. You can sing karaoke. You can go for spa and massage. Another thing is very important is to watch a good movie that make you cry. 1 week cry 1 time will help you to release your stress.
I thought watching a good movie is
Watching the
better.
movie that will touch
touch
you
your
and
heart,
then make you cry.
Cry or laugh or get scared.
No, cry.
I think
Cry.
all
Cry.
three.
What about
That day I go and watch the Japanese festival film.
Yeah,
I
I
cry
did.
like hell. There's one movie, okay? Cannot tahan.
I couldn't go.
Okay, make sure
Okay.
watch a good movie, make yourself cry. Yes, this is very important. Okay,
not laugh but cry is better lah.
cry is better. Yeah,
Watch your eyes.
and then remember, women should have your own me time. Okay, right? You should have your own time
Yes,
to relax.
of course.
Okay, kick the husband out of the house sometimes. Okay, so the last part. Okay, so far any question? Any question?
No, Alex.
How many minutes already we have gone through?
Now it's 3:45 now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay, the last part is very simple. Now you know how to use the diary planner. Okay, just remember the 7 things that I have told you. Okay, so what kind of format it is it's up to you. Whether you, but you can put a small little icon and symbol to represent, for instance, like grooming behavior. You could put a GB and something like that. You know, maybe exercise. You put EX. You know, so that you can print out a certain format that you like. Maybe you can bind them into a book and things like that. Easy for you. If you like to write a lot of things, so maybe you can have a bigger diary planner. It's also up to you.
Mean to say you have to write lah. It doesn't count if you use your handphone then type.
Using handphone won't achieve the same effect. Must use your pen and your paper.
I don't.
Write down in a book.
Are you gonna repeat the 7 things? Just a short
The 7
summary.
things. Yes, the 7 things is here.
Food. It's food.
The 7 thing is here.
Exercise.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have it somewhere. Yes, this is the one. Okay.
Yeah. So I've got
Yes,
Food.
17.
exercise.
Hello，你们好，你们好。
Kind to others is
我
number
们现在在这边停一下先啊。
grooming is number 4 somehow.
Yes.
This one is number 5. Okay, yes, let me.
Something on 3 months later.
Yes, 3 months.
Today
Okay.
is bila?
After you record for 3 months, okay, if you don't feel like continue, you can stop for a while. Or if you want to do, if after 3 months, right, if you want to make it a little bit more simple, no need to write too many things, also okay. You can simplify the step. Okay, it's up to you. Some people might find that they are having more problem on the meal and on the food. They will have their own format which is focused on the food. Some people are struggling more on the exercise. They think they should exercise more, so they will just putting more focus on exercise. Okay, you can adjust the format afterwards. Okay, now so by writing down, okay, so when you write the diary, there are 6 principles you need to follow. 6 principles. First, you have to write it every day. If you feel that day is very busy, the most busiest you become, you need to write more. Usually, very busy lifestyle at that day means very stressful, so you need to write more. Okay, what do you write about? Okay, first number 2. Okay, write the diary before you work, before you start your work, if possible. Okay. Later I have the notes for you. No need to write down also. You can take photo.
You mean like if you want to have lunch with your friend or breakfast before you start working? Is that?
Okay, I think they said right before you work. That means you already know you will meet who else, for meal or whatever, things like that. Okay, that means you plan ahead lah. Okay. Number 3 is, if it's possible, at the first page, you write down your goal and also your vision and your idea, like what you want to achieve. For instance, now we say we want to reduce the dark spot, and then we want to treat the hyperpigmentation. So you will just write it down on the first page. Every time when you open your diary planner, you look at it, and then before you start your day.
Before Christmas.
What?
Yeah. Before Christmas, we'll
before
looking very
Christmas.
fit.
Yeah. Okay. Because like what they say is a kind of rehearsal effect lah. Okay, so they help you to bring the things from the short-term memory and then send it to the long-term memory in your brain, and then after that, they make you keep focused on the things you want to do lah. Okay. Number 4, write anything also can. Anything. You can record
Your feelings.
your feelings, your work, what you want to work towards it, and what is your future planning, and what is your future promises, and the happier moments, and the sad things, something that make you feel very worry and anxiety, something that you feel very angry, or maybe there are some nice phrases that you read from one of the book, okay, or some kind of thought that come into your mind that you immediately want to write down. Okay. Anything, but make sure you write something that is really honest to yourself, not to beautify yourself lah. If you think yourself is not very good, then you just write lah, I'm so stupid, I'm not good lah. Today I hurt someone feeling lah, so you write lah. Today I shouldn't be so rude to this person, but I can't control, whatever lah. So I'm stupid. So just you write like this also can. Must be honest to yourself. Okay. Number 5 is to reread it every week. So that kind of contents, you don't over beautify yourself, and you don't be so low self-esteem, is it? And then you must be very real to yourself. Every time when you reread it, week by week, you look at the past 7 days, what you have gone through, so the good and the bad things. So it gives you a way to adjust your self-image, to adjust the distortion of your self-image. Okay, so no problem so far. Number 6 is very important. Never let other people see. Never ever let other people see. Okay, right?
Why if others look at it?
It depends on that. See, if you're honest with yourself, or you also honest with other people, maybe sometimes you write secret
Yeah.
You write, Jessica upset me today. And then later you say, Jessica, sorry, you're
No,
Jessica.
I know. Jessica
Yeah.
will write. Today I hide 200 ringgit inside one of the drawer behind the wall, you know, where don't want to let husband know.
Habis.
And then you let your husband read your diary.
Yeah, habis. Okay, never ever let anybody see. So that you can write, it's your own word. You can write anything you like. Because if you don't like a person, or there are something that make you feel very stressful, that make you feel like you're very angry, you write it down. After that, you release. That means you write down the things, right? That means you let go. You don't always keep on thinking of the same stupid things that always bothering you. Even you can write anything. You can write some rude words or whatever. You curse someone, it's okay. It's up to you because no one going to look at it. Okay, maybe you want to draw some picture, also can. So next time when you go back and you read it, you will try to understand why you think like that. Is it stupid, or is it because of you have your own reason to have such an emotion? So from the time that when you reread again and again, right, you know yourself better. Next time you will become a better person also. You will understand why you hate that person so much. Next time you read your diary, you will know there's a reason why you cannot be friends with the person. So you can either avoid them, or you don't hate them, but you avoid them.
Oh, nowadays people always update the status. WhatsApp status.
Yes.
Oh, then don't mention the name lah. Tapi of course, you know lah. They are mention.
Having bad day, having good day.
So sometimes we forget why the time we are so angry. But immediately, let's say now I feel angry, I write down because of this person say this thing to me, whatever. If you don't write down, right, next time you hate that person, right, sometimes you already forgot what are the actual situation. You forgot already, and then you start to imagine. You put in some other ideas already, so it's distorted the whole things, and then you make up story. So when you go back and you read again, you know, oh, this incident happened at this place. This person said this thing first. That's why I triggered the conflict in between so many people, and then the second people maybe say this one, so it's actually stimulate me, and then I scold them. But when times, you know, like flies, you know, away, sometimes you will notice you cannot remember already, and you don't know why you still so angry and hate that kind of thing, right? So writing down means you let go something, okay, and it also helps to reduce the anxiety, reduce the insomnia. That means you want yourself to sleep better, all right? So you want yourself to focus on something that is meaningful for your life, because you are at the mid-age already, somewhere at the middle. So you cannot, you know, have everything on you, and then to have all this burden on you. So that's why writing down is help you to control your emotion, and also to increase the way, the ability of managing the stress. Anything that let you feel stressful, write it down. Like no money lah, you know, no love lah, whatever, you just write. Okay, it help you to reduce the stress, and help you to think what are the things that I should do in the future to make it better. Yeah, okay. Your mind will have a solution for you. Your mind will tell you what to do next. Okay. Okay. Also, in your diary, you write down what are the good things that already happened that day. In a normal person, one day should be able to find 4 to 5 good news and good things. If you cannot, that means you must be very careful. Maybe you are getting into a little bit more passive and more negative thinking. You must be very careful. Small little thing also you can write down. That make you feel nice. So a small little cat, so cute, so beautiful, you know, beside the roadside. You also say, wow, so cute one, this one, wow, this the color like this, They say 3 color cat is male or female, like that. So things like that. Okay, you think seeing such a nice cat then make you feel happy, so you write down. Not necessarily have to be, wow, today I win 1 million ringgit. Wow. So you feel happy. Not
One,
that
one,
kind of
three,
thing.
one, one.
1311. Yeah.
Yeah. 1311. Yes.
Eh, mau tutup sudah kata.
Yes, 1311.
What is the number? 1131, right? The
Oh, I
car,
don't know. I don't
the
know.
accident, but I tried to purchase on that day. Sold out.
Wow.
1131.
Yeah, 1131.
1131.
Today 1131. Okay, 1131.
Number lagi.
Alright, that means every day you write something, you record what happened to your life. You are actually reset the whole thing back to zero. Remember we say we want to go back to the empty stage. The empty means dissolve everything. It's the Taoism ideas, you know. The highest level is to make everything dissolve. Everything go back to zero. We don't want the accumulations of the tiredness and also the stress. Okay, of course in life we do have stress lah, but our point of view is not to suppress, not to let the stress happen, but we want to adjust through our mental level and also to achieve the healthy mental and psychology stage lah. Must be very balanced lah. Okay, so any questions so far?
After a year we are writing it,
Yes.
can we burn the book?
After 1 year,
1 year, yeah. Can we just burn the book?
many people after 3 months of recording, using the diary planner, they love it already. After that, they will keep going. They have this habit until one day, every year they have one book. That means after 10 years, 20 years, they have 20 books inside the house. They have 20, 30 years.
But
Yeah.
when you get older, you know what happened that time. Like
Yes, you know what
It's like a
happened.
Memory, yeah.
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 Look back
Yeah,
at
it's a
your
good
life.
When
memory.
you check it out, you got lots of money in your house, oh.
Wow.
It's good, oh.
Okay, so we have 6 stages in our life. Now most of us is at the middle. Okay, remember we have 6 stages. Now we are at the 3rd and the 4th. So every life is a good life. Every life is a wonderful life. So wonderful life must have a good ending. Okay, wonderful life must have a good ending means from now onwards you need to live a healthy lifestyle. You need to reduce your stress level. You need to make yourself happy, so that one day when you get old, when you turn back and have a look at your life, you know that you don't feel regret lah. So you have a lot of meaningful moments in your life. So the diary planner is one of the things that make you achieve more, make you having more control on what you eat, what you do, how to be nice with people, and then record the things that make you happy and whatever it is. So it is everywhere to keep yourself healthy. Alright? So 6 stages of the life. Let me show you. So in the Chinese philosophy, the perfect life, perfect life should look like this. Perfect life. So start with the beginning. Beginning is from 0 years old until 13 years old.
13, okay.
Okay? You know, right? 6 stages. Let's say we have about 80 years of our life. So this is how it goes. So 30 years old and above is the Yang Yao. Yang Yao means energy that going upwards, means kids learning, performing, growing up. So it's the Yang Yao. Okay? If the kids meet the beginning of Yang Yao, mean is good. Okay? So at your base and the beginning, you already start at a growing stage. So the second is a Yin Yao. That means 26 years old, between 13 years old to 26 years old is the Yin Yao. You should go a little bit smooth and slow. You start to observe. you're not just going all the way up, but you start to observe how the adult world look like. So until the age 26, okay? And when you are at the age like 39, you need to work a little bit harder. So this is how you build up your career, okay? So you use a lot of the young energy. After that, 52, you need to hold back a little bit because you don't have enough energy already. Okay, you cannot just use your body energy. So the yin means mind, means spiritual. You're looking at your spiritual level. You need to improve your mind. You cannot just like when the time you're young, you work the whole day, you don't feel tired. So at the age of 52, you need to plan. Okay, you need to go the yin way, not always the yang way. Okay, 62 is the last chances. It's like the flower, you need to bloom again. So it's the last chances already. Last chances.
60.
62.
50, 65.
62.
65.
65, yes.
Oh.
At 65 years old, somehow you retire, then you still think like you want to do something to the society. You want to come out, you want to voice out something. At that time, your mind, your brain still can work lah. So you use the young energy again. You use the young energy, you want to change the world, whatever, You use your talents, that kind, to do something. So at the age of 65 to 78 years old, you go into the yin stage. Yin stage means everything slow down lah. Everything slow down lah. Slow down. Like from here, you walk very fast. You go out from the room. You go out to see the world. You go to kindergarten. After that, you go to your primary school. You go all the way to a university, whatever. You travel the world, whatever. See the 7 Sea, After 78 years old, you go backwards. So, the young world is the end for you. You go to the yin world. That means go to the other side of the world. Okay, that means the time we are looking into, we want to die with the yin stage, means one day we sleep and then it's just like we never wake up again, and this is how we go away. So that's the yin stage. If there's a yang stage at the end of the day, means the person still need to work. Even they're so old already, they still need to use a lot of energy. Even they want to die, also cannot die macam buat sikit lah, They still want to struggling. So we want our life is a good life, means when we die, we are in the yin. That means we slow down slowly and then we sleep and then bye-bye. So this one, we have 64 patterns of how the yin and yang, we form the 64卦lah. There is a 64 movement of the pattern. So this is what I selected. I think is the good way to explain how a good life look like. There's the interval in between the yin and yin and yang. So this is the good way. Okay.
So like us, we need to enjoy.
What age? Yeah, 39 and yeah, somewhere yin and yang must balance, 39 to 52, somewhere here lah.
You earn, you spend, earn and spend.
Okay, so far no question? Any question so far?
No.
No question, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, no question, no problem. Okay, so today I need to introduce the tea lah. After that, just give me 5 minutes lah. Let me get the tea first.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you're gonna mark our. We're curious to know why you asked us to do this.
Yes.
Not yet, is it?
Okay, hold on. Okay, just
Oh,
now
so
I
pretty.
asked you guys write down the 6 stages, right, of the life, right? I won't analyze here because it's a little bit private and confidential. Okay, that one is a psychology test. So later we discuss ourselves lah. We don't go for the broadcast lah.
Okay.
So now I will just introduce. There is this tea which is really good to help to reduce, help to treat the blood stagnation, the qi stagnation and also the blood stasis. Okay, so this is the tea. Okay, the rose flower is for improve the blood circulation, reduce the stress. The jasmine flower also do the same thing. Okay, and then this one is a peppermint, and then this is the chamomile. Chamomile. All the flower is very good for women. Okay, so flower helps to make woman's skin look beautiful, the face look beautiful. Okay, so remember the rose, jasmine, and the chamomile carry the yang energy. That means it is a little bit hot. Okay, so we use the peppermint to balance up the whole things. Okay, so this tea for reduce stress, reduce the dark spot, and also help you to balance the hormone. So and also regulate the qi flow and also improve the blood circulation. Okay. All right. So no problem.
Very pretty.
No problem, huh? No problem. Then, so now we enjoy the tea, and then we eat something lah. Make us happy lah. Okay. So come, let's look at here, and then we say goodbye to everyone. Bye. 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 Okay. Yes.